What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. I have an S10 Plus here, which has a 6.4-inch screen, and I have the S10e, which has a 5.8-inch screen. And I keep seeing on the internet to buy, everyone keeps saying, oh, buy the S10e, it's the one to get, it's the budget phone. And yeah, I agree, it is a budget phone, but there's more to it than that. And I'm not going to dive too deep into the huge differences, like, you know, when this one has 2 cameras on the front, this one has 1, this one has 3 cameras on the front, this has 2, because I don't think that's a big enough difference to switch. Where I think it comes into play, and this is more for people with bad eyesight and people that maybe are older and then their eyesight gets worse, and people that just want a bigger phone. You're going to want the S10 Plus. Even though it's a little bit more money, everything is larger, obviously. So if you're on a website, and I have these both maxed out with the font sizes, you can see it's just a little bit easier to read on the S10 Plus, and that's a big deal. If you're always looking at the screen, that's one thing you're always going to be looking at is the screen, then you're going to want a bigger display. Why wouldn't you? And also, beyond that, the S10 Plus has a higher resolution display. This is a 2K plus display. This is a 1080p plus display. So basically double the resolution on this phone. So you're going to see it's going to be clearer, sharper. It's just going to be better overall screen. And larger, better clarity on a screen is a big thing. Videos are going to be obviously larger as well. So if you're watching, you know, YouTube or Netflix or Hulu or something like that, you're going to want something with a really big display. Why wouldn't you, you know? So you get these phones, and we're looking at them all day. So I think display, and again, this isn't any slouch. This is still a fairly big display. It's big enough for someone to see, but someone that maybe has to be able to, you know, read and look at this thing all day, you're going to want the biggest, best display you can get. And I think that's where the S10 Plus, or even the S10, if you don't want to go super large like the S10 is a bigger screen as well. And it's a better resolution display as well versus the S10e. So when you're coming into these phones and you see these reviews from people, don't get, you know, sold on, oh, S10e is just a better phone overall because it's a cheaper price. Also remember, you're going to be looking at this screen all day long. So games, if you play games, obviously that's going to be a big deal for you as well, to be able to see that big display and not have to like not, you know, look so hard at the text. The other big thing is the keyboard. Let me show you real quick. So if you're typing to somebody, you can just see right off the bat, this, at least I think anyway, is a tiny keyboard. Look at this. It's a little bit larger, easier to type, turn it sideways if you need to, gets even bigger for you. So if you're a person that needs a big keyboard to reach out, when you see these things in person, you see a bigger difference. But regardless, you're typing all day and you're looking at the phone for the most part. So I think that's where the S10 Plus and the versus the S10e really, really shines. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you've bought the S10e and you regret it because of the size and maybe a bad eyesight, or maybe a bad eyesight and you really enjoy it being smaller for whatever reason. Let me know in the comments down below. I really love big phones, like I said, because of the bigger keyboard, the bigger display, the higher resolution display, the overall feel in my hand. It's not bad, especially with it being, you know, so skinny these days, these phones. Get a thinner case if you need to. If you're worried about getting a big phone, I'll put the link of the case that I really like down below. It's a Spigen case, and it's thin, but it's also a little bit protective as well. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. We'll see you guys down the road. Peace!